And Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. It's the home of the Cavaliers. We're in Cleveland, Ohio. And, of course, Colin Sexton. This is their first game without him.
Yeah, no question that it's a risky deal to make because it's the kind of move that can turn a team's fan base against the front office. But trading one of the most popular players on the team is always risky no matter what you get in return.
Powell with the steal. In the corner, it's Hayward. Kicks it out to Lillard. Back to Hayward. Pass to Nurkic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Should be a very tactical game tonight. Both teams, Greg, relying on execution in the half court.
Yeah, and that requires ball movement, player movement. You can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work.
Knocks it loose. Nurkic with the steal. Takes it off the glass.
Big-time drive from Lillard, and the contact, he has the mindset just to slough it off.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. They'll be going up against Gordon Hayward tonight. Coach is a big fan of Hayward's all-around game. Coach told me how impressed he is with Hayward's shot selection, how it's hard to make him settle for a bad look. They will try to make him do that this time. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Lillard. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Well, you might have thought he was rushing. I think he knew exactly what the time was on the clock. Lillard keeping his composure.
And Brogdon, here we go.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Lillard misses. It's been a slow start here for Cleveland. 4-point game. And marking in out of Finland, Greg, was one of the hot names in free agency this last summer.
And surprisingly, didn't get an extension before the season. Just hard to find 7-footers that can shoot like Markkanen. You knew at least a few teams would try and lure him away.
Here's Duarte. Here's Mobley. Count it. Good.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
It's Powell on the wing. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Takes it out to Covington. Sinks the three-pointer.
Covington's range is a big asset for this offense.
Screen by Allen. Pass to Mobley. And stolen by Lillard. With the drive. And then Lillard slams it in.
With the ball on the string, Lillard using that signature burst.
Here's Brogdon. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Brogdon. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Brogdon going up with a purpose now here on the interior.
Lillard with it. Brogdon picks him up. Out to Hayward. Three-pointer. Mobley with the rebound.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Now here's Allen. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And Allen's a competitor. He knows what his job is, and he has to be a major presence inside. He has to have the ability to score points down low.
Here's Nurkic. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here.
Substitution for your Cavaliers. Dean Wade.
1:57 left in the first. 4 on the clock. Nobody near Nurkic. Portland no good that time either.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Trailblazers leading by 6. And here is Powell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Out to Hayward. Fires the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Hayward's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Portland. Garland looking it over. Shoots the 3. Pass to Brogdon. Back to Wade. Outside to Brogdon. Off target from outside.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Lillard attacking. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And Cleveland making a change here. Outside Garland. And he gets it to go.
And that's just a tough shot from Garland, taking the contact.
36 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now here's Lillard. Here's Nurkic. Jacks up a 3. And it's Lillard missing. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Outside Garland. Twelve seconds left to play here in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Wade left side. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession.
Into the lineup for the Trailblazers.
Shot clock at 3. 3 from the inbound.
Well, he typically carries such a heavy load on offense. Lillard shows the energy to get it done on defense as well.
The Trailblazers.
And so it's Portland bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Blazers.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Back to Garland. Rebound by the Trailblazers. They've led by as much as 10. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Cleveland making a change here.
Evan Mobley.
Lillard with it. He has 6. Pass to Zeller. Here is Hayward. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
A scrawny kid coming into the league. Hayward has added more muscle, and I think it helps him on these physical finishes.
Garland attacking. And that one, good.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. The Cavaliers trail by 7.
And it's rare to find a young big man with such an advanced skill set. Mobley can handle the ball like a small forward, has a smooth shot and great range.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Now, here's Markkanen. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Team foul.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Mobley throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Smith. Stolen by Markkanen. Out to the right wing. Down low. Hayward comes with the double team. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Mobley. The shot that time not on target. And it's Portland the other way. And as much as Mobley helps you out in the offensive end, Greg, he can get you stops as well.
Yeah, I mean, he's got great instincts with quick reflexes that can slide his feet on the perimeter and has great timing as a shot blocker. I mean, what else do you need?
And so here's Cleveland. Portland making their last shot. And stolen by Hayward. Oubre for 3. The Trailblazers get it back in a new 14. Pass to Hayward. Shot clock at 6. Takes it inside. And Hayward with the stuff.
And looking to get this team fired up. And Hayward does just that. Everybody on that bench likes to see him attacking the basket.
Darius Garland.
Yep, that one goes. Garland's got his second basket.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Second team foul. Blazer substitution.
Smith wide open. He fires.
Dennis Smith
Hits it from three-point range. Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Smith Jr. got a little bit of daylight and then let it rip.
Pass to Duarte. Shot from 6. Here's Allen. Shot clock at 4. 3 seconds left. And it's Allen slamming it down.
And that's what happens when you get after it on the glass. Allen grinding it out and creating that second chance opportunity for himself.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Now here's Mobley. He's got 6. And there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication. Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. Human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments. I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. And Cleveland making a change here.
Dean Wade.
On defense, the Cavaliers, they trail by 9 points. And Nurkic has it in the corner. Trailblazers moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Snell. And it's sent back by Allen.
And with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
And Lillard gets it to go.
For 3.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty fast.
Now, here's Garland. Here's Allen. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And the injury troubles for Jusuf Nurkic the last few seasons, Brent. My goodness. Freak injuries, too. Just bad luck.
I feel like we've said that about the Blazers for about 30 years. And for Nurkic especially, just a broken leg, a broken wrist. And, you know, when he was in the lineup last year, Kevin, they were one of the best defensive starting fives in the game. With him being out, they suffered. Let's hope he has good health for the rest of his career.
Driving inside. Oh, that's good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Back to Garland. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Good to see Garland score the ball without dominating it.
Here's Lillard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Garland. That's his second personal
Well,
foul.
we talk about the clutch scoring of Damian Lillard. I'll put it in black and white. Since he entered the league in 2012, nobody has more makes in the last 20 seconds of a game to tie or go ahead. Nobody.
The Cavaliers trail by 17. Pass to Lamb. "36 seconds left to play here in the half. It's good from long range.
Jeremy Lamb.
Lamb's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Lillard attacking. Here's Snell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Nurkic. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Now Lamb. Pass to Wade. A wide open look here for Garland. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland Trail. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. The Cavaliers trail by 16. And here is Brogdon. Here's Allen. And Allen slams it in.
At 6'11", Allen, a legitimate threat to finish through the rim, especially when given that kind of position.
Back to Lillard. 6 to shoot. Over to the left wing. The 3. Markkanen pulls it in. Brogdon looking it over. Pass to Allen. And he banks in the layup. Allen's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Lillard with it. 14 points for him. Outside, Covington. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. No good with the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Outside, Markkanen. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Now here's Lillard. To the right side. Nurkic. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Here's Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Now you have to prevent him from getting to the paint unless you want to see a highlight.
It's Powell with the drive. Count the basket. Powell's got 5.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. And he can't get the first one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And so Powell will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They led by as many as 18 points. Lillard outside. Markkanen pulls it in.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Damian Lillard.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And Lillard right now doing some heavy lifting for the ball club on the offensive end.
Brogdon outside. Here's Mobley. He's got 8. And Robert Covington picks up the foul.
That's
his third foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Now Mobley. He doesn't hit that one. Now Portland takes it the other way. Kicks it out to Lillard. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Timeout, Cleveland.
2021 was an unusual season to say the least for players, coaches. Brent, there was a lot to adapt to. How do you think you would have handled the condensed schedule?
That's a good question, Kevin. I think just obviously you'd have work to do and show up every day to do it. And I commend a lot of the players, not just in terms of the level of competition. It was all the other things that they had to do in order to suit up on a nightly basis, not playing in front of crowds. I mean, that is a love of the game type of season that, of course, I hope we never see again because of the circumstances around it. But the players do deserve a lot of credit, and the fans that hung in there and started to show up towards the end of the year to support the players deserve a lot of credit as well. And I'm glad we're through that.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your powerhouse dance team. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your powerhouse dance team.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Pass to Nurkic. Kicks it out to Lillard. Hits the three-point bomb. Lillard's got 19 points.
Hey, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Evan.
And Mobley throws it down.
Well, the size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
Well, it's one of the things most fans don't notice, but Malcolm Brogdon, Greg, is one of the best free throw shooters ever.
How about had a year where he shot 93% from the line to lead the NBA, and for his career, just about a 90% shooter. That's a huge advantage for a point guard like Brogdon, a guy who handles the ball late in close games.
Steps back and fires. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third team foul.
Robert Covington picks one up.
At the line for Cleveland.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Portland.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
And it's a feel-good night from behind the three-point line, racking up a ton of threes.
Covington wide open. He fires. No good on the triple. Pass to Brogdon. There's the double team with Covington. And here is Okoro. Now here's Brogdon. Shot clock at 6. Davis sets a screen. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Now into lineup for you.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
2 minutes.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 19. Yes, that goes in. Lillard's got 21 in the game.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Back to Garland.
Darius
And he nails the jumper.
Dean Wade.
And it's
with
9
the
points
assist.
for Darius Garland.
Well, if he's not going to create for his team, who's left? You got to create for yourself. Garland with a nice bucket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Garland. Following the score by Damian Lillard. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his 5th foul.
Into the lineup for the Trailblazers.
And stolen by Zeller. Oubre on the wing. And there's the drive.
Kelly Oubre Jr.
And finished off by Oubre.
Goes to
Okay, that was a sweet move. Oubre, the lefty, hard to read off the bounce.
.52 seconds left in the third. To the middle. And stolen by Zeller. Oubre with it. Guarded now by Okoro.
Kelly Oubre
2
Jr.
points. That one goes.
Oubre does a great job there. Finds an avenue, slinks his way in there, and then jumps over the top.
The Cavaliers trail by 18. Pass to Okoro. Here's Duarte. Drills it from outside. Duarte's got himself on the board with 3 there.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
Now
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal
Jeremy
there.
Lamb.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Cleveland foul. Ed Davis.
There's the foul. It'll go on Ed
That's his
Davis.
first personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
The drive by Smith.
Dennis
And Smith
Jr.
slams it home.
Like to see the little guys get up, and Dennis Smith Jr. can absolutely do that.
Here's Garland. And so it's Portland out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Trailblazers leading by 17. Pass to Zeller. Back to Smith. In the corner, it's Oubre. A three-pointer, no good. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Cavaliers. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Wade, good.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Little with the ball. Picked up by Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Hayward. Three-pointer. And they recover it. Smith outside. With 1 on the clock. And Smith with the stuff.
Well, the defense having a hard time keeping pace with Smith right now.
And here is Garland. Going inside. And stolen by Zeller. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. For 3, Hayward. And Davis pulls it down. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Garland with it. Pass to Markkanen. Little comes for the double team. Here's Okoro. Smith with the defensive effort. Trailblazers leading by 17. There's the drive. Here's Little. And Davis sends it back.
It's a wonder we don't see more of that from Davis. He has the live legs and instincts to be a premier shot blocker in the league.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Now here is Smith. Driving the lane. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Allen. Hayward grabs the board.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And it's Smith missing. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Pass to Markkanen. Doubled by Oubre. Back to Markkanen. Now here's Mobley. And there's a call on Gordon Hayward. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul. Into the lineup for the Trailblazers. Yusuf Nurkic. Robert Covington.
Here's Mobley. The double team with Covington. Clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Count it.
Those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
And the foul called on Jarrett Allen.
Jarrett Allen.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul. Cavaliers timeout.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your powerhouse dance team.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Thanks so much, David.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Malcolm Brogdon.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Second team foul.
And, man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Lillard with it, and Allen picks him up defensively.
That's his third personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Lillard. Off the inbound pass. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Jared Allen. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
The turnover total in the first half, only 1, but a totally different story here in the second.
Lillard, right side. For 3, Covington. And so Allen will bring it up for Cleveland. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Evan Mobley.
And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Trailblazers leading by 14. Left side, Covington. Here's Nurkic. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Nurkic.
Well, how about that? Nurkic extending his range out to the 3-point line.
2 minutes remaining in the
Pass
game.
to Duarte.
2 minutes.
Now Mobley. Now Allen. Defended by Covington. And Covington sends it back.
Covington's aggressive defense is going to pay off, and that time it did.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Lillard surveying the D. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard.
Damian Lillard.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
The Cavaliers trail by 17. Brogdon with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. Here's Mobley. Here's Allen. Pass to Mobley. It's Brogdon, top of the key. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from Lamb. Portland leading by 17.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Portland.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Damian Lillard.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hayward outside.
Blocking foul called on Jared Allen. That's his fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Coming onto the floor for your Cavaliers, Darius Garland.
Lillard from outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Duarte. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game and just compete.
Can't have unlucky for y'all. You know who the is in charge. I put a let's let it fill us. I'm at J House, Kerry James Marshall, cover the wall. Enough cushion I could cover the fall. You know business is business, business is business, and it's all. You know how life go, you stuck with your flaws. What's that about? They had me up. Thought I'd suffer for long. I'm driving, counting money with hundreds on the colored floor. Put my hands together and I pray for the bread. Cause I get 5 cars a day from the go to sleep with an alarm and the on the ledge and the fireproof 1,000-pound safe in the crib.
Phone so burnt, I need my pager back. Trips with that, my baby made it back. I with them, I know she hated that. You gon' cry in that Toyota or this Maybach? I said, one gon' do a verse. Bought some when I this Miss Universe. Migo brought the on the, that's that school. I control my, I got computer work. Freddie Kane, I keep a college on a 94 with the waist stash. Baby daddy bought her that fake rollie, she fake mad. Butcher and the rabbit, check out credentials. Get then sent home early just like the Clippers. Is you with it? Phone so burnt, I need my pager back. Trips with that, my baby made it back. I with them, I know she hated that. You gon' cry in that Toyota or this Maybach?
Out with Leroy with the on piece. It's gangsta on the end. Came through on the wake up. 400 soups, bubble goose to put up in a couple scoops. On double loop. Enough trouble at the W. What's up with you? We hunting too. Still plotting and scheming on the cot, daydreaming. Pray, reeking, lips moving you. For the same reasons you ever sold 100, then spent it all in the same weekend. Chill, let the rape creep in the broken 8 pieces. Double C's on the sway sneakers, I kicked the bill. Who you be, where you brought from, I had to build.
We was selling, and we was selling. They ain't never stick. Y'all had dreams, we really measure. Was moving fast as we quit. Any beat I'm on, I gotta get my off. Your watch ain't cost 30 and up. Take that off. In the culture like Eric Bischoff. Big making my call. They on Google, they wonder what I got rich off. They see me pulling off in that dawn, the top lift off. The kid from May Street that used to let us off. Now I'm the big boss. I dropped the bag, I had you. Don't speak, but you can tell that he dangerous. He just aims steady. Got a minivan, Chevys up. With my city tuck, every chain. Getting while I'm with celebrities hanging. I got 2. Now they tell me I'm famous. My life is definitely changing. Rock Nation brunch, I'm with an R&B singer, getting better acquainted. If thou still from Fly Guard, that's a sin. It ain't another rapper that's alive that can match my pen. Back again, the men stacked a half of M. I was him before you ever heard me on the track with M.
Look
the
back,
machine.
Go when ain't nobody know me. Now I treat this rap just like somebody owe me. Think game until I Patrick Kane, somebody homie that's sliding through with it. And what got nice, practice repeated. When rappers was decent, when you ain't leave the house unless you was matching your sneakers. It's y'all rapping and tweeting, stacking and beefing. I get you at the Venetian for blasphemous speaking. Watch band, snakeskin. Gang got the door, let the apes in. 20K spin, that's how my day went. the foreigner feel safe in. Mirror smoke, great tent, and just to take trips to the banking. Telly by the border, on top of the covers. The room next door got duffel stacked on top of each other. Me and my old guy, but we don't rock with each other. That was only business, and we done did a lot for each other. I around and lead a party with my jewels blingin', Taylor suit like a blues singer. You know my 2 fingers, hustler, I'm the true meaning. Turn 1 to 2 like I'm Houdini. Yeah, this for the corners that we anointed. Opened up with a small group of soldiers that I appointed. I'm up due to all of them that I avoided. She count up the money, but still annoying. It's Griselda.
I don't know. My loss is head. Try to run, try to fly, try to flow. Channels on top of the dress. Baby, you down to play stuff. Gotta watch how you address us. Playing no games, no dress up. I got an idea. Let's wild night in my hood, y'all getting right here. Academy Award nominated before me and shit. Let straight before me and this, yeah. As a minor law talking to the false ordinance, yeah. I suppose maybe that's what life is. Hey man, you ease up, ooh yeah, please up, who cares, who there, do what, wake up. We want heads up, hey you, system, hey you, day two, yeah you, do you bad, do the dance, do the ball, get low, not need, boy please, what up, you next, two go, who's that, ring, your number, bang, talk it up, who vote.
From the north, it ain't Santa Claus, bro. My gifts to Atlanta, I'm Atlanta Claus. We getting to the bread, trying to keep it low, but it ain't working. My struggle on fire like a circus now. Around the same I've been around, so of course I endorse my from the north side. It's a team, got poor side. Get it to do it. Poor side, gotta push my opinion on the New York pad.
Oh, bro, that groovy. Hey.
Pull strings like a G-Star, G-Star jeans on my sneakers. I'm a real soulful collar greens inside your speakers. Ferguson days on Castro, wasn't no cash flow, but I'm good for the arts on Dr. Shows. I'm good for your heart, let me snap.
The Timberwolves look to take charge here at the Target Center in downtown Minneapolis. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Portland right now in the middle of a road. And of course, Derrick Rose.
That's his first
This game for him, just his second game with this new team. Still a feeling out period for him right now.
Well, we're about to see what the buzz around the league is all about here. Is it going to be just hype, or will it be reality? We will find out here soon enough, along with the fans in this arena and the people watching at home.
Gordon Hayward
trains it from beyond the arc.
You know, you can do so much with Hayward offensively because he's versatile. He's good off the bounce, and he can catch and shoot as well.
And that one's good. Beverly.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Count that one.
Composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
And Anthony Edwards, the top pick of 2020. Not the most polished player early on, but his ceiling is through the roof.
Pass to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And so it's Minnesota with it. The Blazers getting the bucket. Here's Grant. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. So many top picks come in ready to play, Greg. Edwards a part of a class that needed more time, though.
Yeah, the talent is clearly there. And don't forget the pandemic cutting the college careers of many of the 2020 draftees short. Edwards, though, has all the tools to be an incredible wing player.
Here's Beverly after the Trailblazers pick up two. Edwards drives in. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Here's Nurkic. Banked in off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
To the inside. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Grant, that's good.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Pass to Covington. Here's Nurkic. Makes it off the glass.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
Oh, here's Edwards. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. And he banks in the layup. Edwards got 6.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Beverly. There's the double team with Covington. Beverly for 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
And Beverly is very consistent from outside. Solid at hitting the 3 ball when given the opportunity to shoot it.
Lillard attacking.
Well, we talked about the clutch scoring of Damian Lillard. I'll put it in black and white. Since he entered the league in 2012, nobody has more makes in the last 20 seconds of a game to tie or go ahead. Nobody.
He throw good, Damian Lillard.
During the seeding games in the 2020 bubble, Damian Lillard carried the Blazers to the playoffs. I mean, Dame averaged 37 a game. That included a ridiculous 61-point explosion.
Portland on defense. They trail by 3, and he drives in. Pulls up from the corner. Here's Edwards. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game. And the list of players with multiple series-clinching buzzer beaters in the playoffs: Michael Jordan and Damian Lillard.
And with a little bon voyage wave of the hand for good measure, Dame time is as real as it gets.
Pass to Grant. Left side, Edwards. Tries again. Jacks up a 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Here's Lillard. And McDaniels with the block. They retain possession. And finished off by Nurkic.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And a deep 3 from Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
For 3.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Out to the right wing. Grant outside. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Now here's Beverly. 6 points for him. He gets it in there.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Here's Nurkic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
It took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA, but it didn't take long to see it's a role he deserves.
Oh, here's Edwards. 11 points in the game. Grant, that's good. Grant's got 6.
Nice read by Edwards. There, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Here's Powell. He takes it in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Anthony Edwards. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
Now, here's McDaniels. Can't connect from short range. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beverly.
Now into the lineup for your Timberwolves, Josh Okogie.
27 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Lillard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, Dame loves to test the defense like that. Runs up against it and then outworks it.
Damian Lillard taking 2 shots.
Her free throw is good from Lillard.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Edwards with it. Beasley the screen. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Here's Powell. And he hits the buzzer beater.
All right.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing.
Fans, your Timberwolves.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach. for the Blazers.
And they've made an effort to get to the line here in the first half, guys, and it's starting to pay off.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at trying to balance things out.
And that one is good by Beasley.
Well, that's Beasley's shot right there. He loves to rise and fire and knock him down from behind the arc.
Three-pointer, Lillard. The shot, no good. And Minnesota will come the other way. It's Beasley on the wing. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And there's the call on Cody Zeller. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And it's Rose penetrating to the middle. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And there's such an edge to Lillard's game. Dave doesn't care where he is on the court. He's going to get buckets.
Grant misses the 3. In the corner, it's Oubre. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Beasley right side. Pass to Stewart. No good. And it's Portland the other way. And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Blazers substitution. Dennis
Quarter number
Smith
2. We're
Jr.
about 2 minutes in. Hayward on the wing. Got a hand on it.
Okogie's defense is top tier. He never stops working and causing problems at that end of the floor.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
4 on the clock. And Stewart gets it to go. Stewart's got the game tied up here for Minnesota.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
Pass to Zeller. And it's blocked. Deflects the pass. And there's the call on Cody Zeller. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Down low. Here's Grant. Little with the rebound.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Oubre can't get it to go. And so it's Rose bringing it up for Minnesota. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. With the teardrop. No good from Grant. And now Portland on the break. Smith with the ball. From the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. It's Beasley on the wing. Back to Rose. Pass to Okogie. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And Clark, as impactful as Okogie is on the defensive end, he is still a work in progress, don't you think, on offense?
I agree, Kevin. His defense will always get him minutes, but he needs to involve himself more offensively. be a threat at that end of the floor because on occasion he can vanish at the offensive end.
Blakely substitution.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. It's good from long range. Lillard's got the lead up to 3 now for the Trailblazers. Here's Beasley driving inside, and the shot goes in.
Well, I tell you what, Beasley can really move. I mean, his drives are explosive and sudden. The defense has no way to stop him.
Here's Nurkic. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Nurkic has got 10.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
To the paint. And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul. 2 minutes remaining in the half.
Pass to Powell.
2 minutes.
And I tell you what, Beverley is a ferocious defender. I mean, he really gets after it and gets up into you. You're not getting anything easy when he's defending.
Bucket is good. Lillard's got 22 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Beasley outside. Second chance effort. Covington with the steal. Lillard from outside. And no, that doesn't go. He's made 8, but that's his third miss. Here's Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be his second foul of the game.
14 foul.
1:06 left to play in the first half. Three-pointer, Lillard. Good for his 9th make and just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
For 3, Beasley. Minnesota gets it back. And a new shot clock of 14 seconds. Trailblazers leading by 8. Here's Lillard. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Malik Beasley.
And when Lillard sees an opening, he takes full advantage. Skilled at drawing contact.
34 seconds left in the first half. Beverley for 3. And the rebound by Nurkic.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Oh! Is Dayton trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
Fires the 3. That shot off. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland Trailblazers. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We've got more NBA basketball. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Shoots the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lillard's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Trailblazers. Here's Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Love the unselfishness of Beverley. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Edwards drawing the double team. Clock at 6. Driving in. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
You can't leave a lane to the basket available for Beverly, because if you do, he jumps on it quickly.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he has grooved his stroke at the line this season and been able to maintain it with an average of 90%.
And it's clear that's a change for the better from what he was able to do at the free throw line a year ago, guys.
What I really love about Jeremy Grant is his work ethic. He's really put in time to improve his scoring.
Specifically, his jump shot. For a while, he didn't have a consistent free ball. Now, you got to at least honor it.
Well, I like the fact that Grant is a guy who plays both sides of the floor at a high level, always keeping his hands moving on defense, and as a result, he comes up with a number of steals.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Here's Toppin, and Toppin throws it down.
How about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, because they could use all the second chance points they can get.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. Timberwolves trail by 11. Pass to Edwards. And it's Grant in the corner. Nurkic with the block.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he can just gobble up shots. He knocks that one away with authority.
Back to Covington from past the arc. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Grant, right side. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Beverly. He's got 8. Nurkic with the block. And now Portland on the break. Left side, Covington. Second chance shot. Nurkic in the post. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And he stays with it. Back to Lillard. It's stolen by Edwards. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Beverly wide open. Another miss by Minnesota.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And he misses the fast break layup.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate and embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
And use his balance along with fluidity to finish at the rim. Nurkic is a unique big.
Now Toppin. He's got 6. 5 to shoot. Covington with the steal. Pass to Nurkic. Shakes him. And the layup is up and in. Nurkic has got 4 points in the quarter. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets. It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Lillard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, Lillard always commits to his shot, so he sticks with it despite the foul and gets it off. Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
And here's Edwards. 11 points in the game. Hits it from three-point range. Edwards got 14 points.
Well, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Lillard looking around. Pass to Zeller. Goes back up. And the layup's good off the glass. Zeller's got his first points of the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Zeller with the double team. Pass to Toppin. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. A shot. Portland grabs the miss. 1:02 left in the third. Here is Lillard. Going inside. Can't hit from in close. Timberwolves trailed by 16. Stolen by Dudley. Over Edwards. Oubre, no one around him. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Oubre's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Timberwolves all timeout.
Your Timberwolves dancers.
Both teams deciding to change it up. .41 seconds left to play in the third. Rose, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Beasley outside. To halt the run. Rebounded by Dudley.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Beasley with a clean look. Drops in the tray off the fast break. Beasley's got 8.
When defending Beasley, you've got to get up on him. I mean, he's lethal as a catch-and-shoot guy.
And so it's Portland with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter.
Come on and get loud for your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Minnesota with the ball. 19-point game. Now here's Rose. Takes it inside. And the basket is good. The call goes his way, and we could be looking at a three-point play.
First team foul.
And, Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Here's Rose. Rebound by the Trailblazers. When you think about how Derrick Rose has changed, Greg, as a player, you see some of that in almost every facet of his game.
And, yeah, over the years, he's tuned his shooting and play style in lots of little ways. But what hasn't changed is his talent for setting guys up. He's got a great eye for when and where to drop the dime. And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And there's a foul to go on Jared Dudley. That's foul number 2 for him.
17-5.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. No coverage that time. Rose has got 6 points in the quarter.
It was once a weakness, his outside shot, but for Rose now, he's lethal from outside. He's worked really hard to become so.
And the dunk by Zeller.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Well, I tell you what, there's a little bounce to Beasley's game. This fella, he can get off the ground and elevate on you.
Trailblazers leading by 15. Over in the corner, Zeller. Back to Smith. Oubre outside. Snell from outside. It's hauled in by Stewart. Rose with the ball. It's Beasley on the wing. Unloads. And again, it's Minnesota.
He's just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Smith. There's the drive. And the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, forceful on the attack and throw down. Whenever Smith is this aggressive, you know he's looking to put it in the hole.
Lets it go from deep. Drains the three-pointer.
Smith Jr.
Smith's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, you got to get out on Smith from deep. He's very good at stroking it from downtown.
Beasley for 3. And that one is off. And it's Portland the other way. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team.
You know, guys, when you push it hard like that on the break, those are the easy buckets that'll be waiting for you.
Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I'm going back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key. Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting. With some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
It seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He'd been turnover-free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
Launches it. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation.
Turnovers weren't a story for him early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
This one for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Lillard's got 47 points.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
3 from the inbound. Nailed from three-point land. Lillard's got 50 points.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Covington in the corner. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
2 minutes.
And a deep three from Lillard. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. .149 left in the fourth quarter. Edwards can't hit.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And it's Norman Powell with the foul.
That's his second personal
That's foul number 2 for him.
13 foul.
Grant surveying the D. Outside Edwards.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Portland.
That's his second.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
They simply refused to let their opponent off the hook in either game this season. And that's why they're going to finish up the year with a 2-0 record in the season series against Minnesota.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Lillard.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Damian Lillard.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA. No matter what, they got it done.
And in nailing the three there, he puts a lid on what's been a huge run by the Trailblazers. You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Great frustration right there. And I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Here's Beverly, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Tremendous focus from the little man, Patrick Beverly, there.
Here's Lillard. And then Lillard steams it in.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
A guy who spaces the floor, but also willing to attack the rim. Lillard has confounded the defense all night.
Lets the three fly. And another three for Portland.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory.
I can take you down to the stove. I'm like, what you talking? You like, what you talking about? You know, down here, you go to the corner store, you gonna find somebody. we bet. So we ride all to this corner store and pose. It was looking bleak. And then we just go somewhere else and we just pose again. Memphis bleak. Then Smith just hop out like. and some just random security guard, and he's just like, hey, you know that dude. Hop in.
That my best friend, she a real bad, got her own money. She don't need no on the dance floor. She had 2, 3, now she twerking. She throw it out and come back in.
That's my best friend, she a real bad, drive her own car. She don't need no lift in the. No, my girl gon' tip. Now she twerking, she throw it out and come back in. Beep, beep. Is that my bestie in a testy? Fresh blowout, skin on town, she ready. You look good with a T at the end. I'm a hyper every time, now my friend. She been down since the jellies and the bobos. Now me stepping out the Jeep and my nullos. When we pull up to the scene, they be filled with jealousy. If a finicky, she gon' bring the phone with the T like. Guess what? All the rich boys wanna on us. I just end up, you could look, don't touch. And I'm back busting bands every time we link up.
That my best friend, she a real bad, got her own money. She don't need no on the dance floor. She had 2, 3, now she twerking. She throw it out and come back in.
That's my best friend, she a real bad, drive her own car. She don't need no lift in the. No, my girl gon' tip. Now she twerking, she throw it out and come back in.
That my best friend, if you need a, I ain't dumb but she my Tweedledee. If she ride for me, she don't need a key. If you sideways, she straighten you if need to be. And she's so bad that I just can't take that nowhere. She off her said, don't go there. Break her back, she protect and attack. Get that, let them buckle.